Okay, guys, welcome back. This is Encrypted Black Arm. This is a follow up on the Lunar Classic burn, but so let us touch on a different topic. So this is about the Lunar Classic Terra, Terra Rebels rollout revival plan. So Terra Rebels rollout revival plan. Okay, months after the momentous crash of Luna shocked crypto investors all over the world. New plans for a revival strategy are coming to life. On May 8th of 2022, over $2 billion worth of UST Luna decentralized algorithmic stablecoin was unstaked from the Anchor protocol, while hundreds of millions of it were simultaneously liquidated. So then basically sell them and cash in them money. This caused the beginning of a depegging event as the price of USD dropped from $1 to 0.91 cent. In a matter of minutes, the panic that ensued led investors to start selling 90 cents of USD for $1 of Luna. This led to the minting of massive amount of new Luna tokens, which increased the total circulating supply and effectively led to the shocking crash in price. So while this was happening, it was Do Kwon who decided that he was gonna mint more tokens. So the system didn't just mint tokens like that. It was Do Kwon's idea because everyone came out and said that why he did that. He was like saying, okay, I was just trying to save UST. So he was just basically trying to save the UST. Wow. And it, listen, I not even want to mention it. So organizations like Voyager and Celsius were forced to file for bankruptcy. I've talked about this, right? No, I've talked about it. I've talked about it, guys. See, I know what I'm talking about here, you know what I'm talking about here. See, organizations like Voyager and Celsius were forced to file for bankruptcy. Luna investors lost everything, and the cryptocurrency space in its entirety lost approximately 300 billion in value in response. Wow. So I was estimated at 40 billion, and now you see it's 300 billion in value. So it affected the Bitcoin. Okay, cool. So it affected the Bitcoin market like every other market was hit with it. In the months following this iconic crash, a group of volunteer developers emerged and announced their intent to revive the original Luna token, now known as Terra Classic or Luna Classic. The group calls themselves the Terra Rebels, which served to make a statement against the infamous CEO of Terra Luna, Do Kwon, who recently had a warrant sent out for his arrest by the South Korean government. In a roadmap that was released by the lead Terra Rebel developers Edward Kim and Alex Forshaw, they highlighted the team's plan for a full resurrection of Luna Classic and ultimately to restore the UST dollar peg. Revival plans. The revival plans that has been outlined consists of three distinct phases that will be carried out over the coming months. Phase 1, staking and governance. Phase 1 of the revival plan involved the re-establishment of Luna Classic staking function, earning rewards for holding Luna, as well as community governance. Gives token holder the right to vote on project matters. On the 28th of August, the staking function was enabled successfully, The following week alone saw Luna Classic price increase over 500%, and I'm sure many of you would have benefited from that. So the phase 2 token burn. So the UST depegging event that occurred back in May caused the total circulating supply of Luna tokens to inflate to over 6.5 trillion. In order to decrease this overinflated supply, Terra rebels have announced the implementation of a 1.2% tax burn protocol for all on-chain transactions. This means that for every 1 million Luna that are deposited or withdrawn, the Terra network will charge a 12,000 token fee. The 12,000 token fee will then be burnt, or in other words, sent to an inaccessible wallet and eliminates from the circulating supply for eternity. This deflationary strategy over time will effectively decrease the total supply, total circulating supply of Luna Classic. The burn mechanism is designed to remain active until the total supply reaches 10 billion, at which it will remain constant. So basically, they are just saying that once the total circulating supply of the Classic goes back to 10 billion, the burn mechanism will be disabled automatically. It has been scheduled to go live on about the 28th of September, which has been enabled by most exchange, and will hopefully be implemented by a centralized exchange in order to further increase the burn rate. So the third phase now, people. And before I ever touch on the third phase, so we have 6.9 trillion. So that's 6 trillion 900 and I think a 4 or 2 billion. I wonder if you're listening to me now, people. Are you listening to me? So the target is, well, let me not touch on that. Let me just do another video for that. Let me just finish read this, and let us do another video for that. Let me do another video for that. Okay, so cool. Let us so phase 3 now. The third and final phase of the survival plan is to bring utility back to the Luna Classic platform by rebuilding and bringing in developers to build their dApps on the old Luna blockchain. The team is working to launch and perfect a system that will be compatible with the new Luna V2 chain where developers have moved since the crash. This will allow any dApp, NFT, or other projects being built on Luna V2 to migrate over to the Luna Classic chain. This entire process will take some time to complete, and there are lots of other things to address in the immediate future. Phase 3 has been scheduled for 2023. Price action. So how has all of this been affecting the price of Luna Classic? Well, I mentioned earlier how the announcement and implementation of Phase 1 staking and governance led to the price increase of over 500%. The initiative taken by the Terra rebels volunteer developers to develop a revival plan or rebuild the original Terra project has clearly sparked the attention of investors. Over the past 30 days, Luna Classic has an average 8,000 new wallets on a daily basis. Wow, so persons are getting into the action with a total wallet count at well over 5 million. Wow. The growth is undeniable at this point. To put that into perspective, Cardano sees growth of about 2,300 new wallets daily and has a total wallet count of 3.5 million. Cardano is a top 10 market cap cryptocurrency. Pointed that out the other day. The point here is that despite a cataclysmic crash, this newly revived project that has essentially been taken over by the community members has become somewhat of a statement. The whole idea of community-run token bring with it a new level of support, dedication, and faith. It almost has the same feeling as the meme community that were behind the likes of Dogecoin, Shiba Inu rise to fame and fortune. The only difference here is Luna Classic already has the infrastructure of a real utility token and isn't leaning solely on its community. In other words, it has the sheer strength and resiliency of a strong meme coin, as well as the potential to re-establish the utility component of a top cryptocurrency. Bottom line, despite the massive run-up that Luna Classic has already seen since the announcement of the revival plan, there is definitely still a lot of room to grow. As what I've said, I am not saying that we will see anything close to $1 anytime soon, if ever. If there is, however, even a remote chance of seeing 1 cent in the next year, there is potential for investors to make huge return. This is only the beginning of a well thought out revival plan backed by an awesome community and strong driven developers. Luna Classic is definitely something to put on your watch list. Okay, so people, this is not no financial advice. Do not go and buy Luna Classic to say, okay, you know what? Encrypted Black said that we're gonna get rich. This is not financial advice. This would have been one of the worst ever investment advice that someone could give you to go and buy a dying project. Do not take your money and purchase Luna Classic coins in hopes that you're gonna be a millionaire, because it will just not happen. Reality of the situation is that Luna Classic is not going back to $1. Right? Gonna end this video now. So we're gonna discuss further on the next topic.